38 minutes. You're welcome.
Live from Hollywood, California, it's the first annual On Cinema Oscar pre-show.
Robin Williams. No. Let me finish my thought. Billy Crystal. We're live, and you don't let me get my thought out. Okay. So I think Billy Crystal is going to be the host. Best Supporting Actress. So this is a little bit of a weird category for me. You have Amy Adams.
Never heard of her.
You know.
Sally Field is the clear pick. Oscar is a sentimental beast, and when you have somebody like Sally Field who's been around and done so much great work and who has never won an Oscar, sometimes they'll reward them not so much for their current film but for the past. In this case, I think Sally Field is due for an Oscar. I think she's going to win this Oscar.
Again, I feel like there's some people missing off that list.
Well, sir, Ian McKellen was nominated, or he wasn't nominated. He should have been nominated for Best Supporting Actor, but, oh, well, Martin Freeman, there you go.
So Martin Freeman should have been nominated.
Or see, Sir Ian Gandalf's a big character, so I say nominate them both. He will win.
Well, I think you're crazy, because I think the winner of this award should be Tom Cruise for Jack Reacher. Was my favorite movie of the year.
He's got a few Oscars in his closet already. I don't think they need to give him another one. Tim Freeman for The Hobbit.
Tim Freeman? I think
this guy right there.
Martin Freeman, who played Bilbo Baggins. All right, well, maybe the champagne's getting to your head. Can I get more champagne if I'm not going to be able to get ice? It's going to be a lot of fun, you know? So thanks for joining us on this Oscar pre-show. You know, I don't know what else to say. But I'm going to pour some champagne in honor of the ceremonies are about to get started. And good luck to all the winners, or good luck to all the whoever.
Whoopi Goldberg won an Oscar.
You should have some more of this, because you deserve it. You did a great job on the opening ceremony here. Let's take a look at the red carpet and see if we can time this right, where we actually see the beginning of the ceremonies. Can we time it right? Okay, that's no. Cut. How many minutes to go? It's on. The Oscars are on. Cheers to the Oscars.
We toast all the nominees and all the winners.
And thank you for watching. And I apologize, and I wouldn't. So let's cut to the Oscars.
I got Eddie Deason signed my copy of Midnight Madness, but
look what happened here. Did you do this on purpose? Well, I'll sign it, but that's that's my thing. I was hoping that. Terrible.
So what? Are you in the? Did you have to be in the mob or anything to it? Because I know there's people in the mob.
I am in the mob, but I don't really want anybody to know that.
Well, this is ruined, but
that really is. That's not
I got good news and bad news. The good news is, or the bad news is, this is broken. Now, the good news is I have 2 other copies of this on VHS. This is my backup copy, and these can be repaired. There's actually a guy in Canoga Park where you can take these in, and he can take the tape out, take the reel out, and he puts it into another case. And then
That's
you can
good. But
steam the label off the actual tape and put it onto the blank case.
Really?
And I've had him do a few tapes for me, and he's a good guy. I can give you.
Well, could you? Yeah, I could appreciate
Want some
that.
more champagne,
Sure,
champagne,
I'd
John?
like some, but I have to get rid of the pen.
Oh yeah, if you could just sign this for
I
me
did. It doesn't work.
I hate that James Bond.
for the best picture in a movie theater where it all takes place.
Well, I think that if people want to watch the Oscars, they can watch whatever they want. But going on and on and on. So we want to start. We're just going to start talking about movies in the movie categories.
Well, there is a best.
I just think he's Saturday Night Fever.
Saturday Night Fever and the sequel Staying Alive, which is
Staying
another
Alive,
good movie.
Staying Alive. I would be interesting to see me do Staying Alive with my finger. Just take it, show it.
No, please.
You want to see it? You see my finger? It looks like a fucking. You can see the bone.
Well, when we when we got this contract to do this,
Let's go to commercial. So there you have it. That's oh, this is still an Oscar on. There you have it. Skyfall wins best picture. Best picture, and it wasn't even nominated. So
Skyfall's a great movie, but that was the best sound that it was that it just won, and well deserved because I saw Skyfall 3 times, and now that I saw
it's a new drink called the Oscar Special, like a little popcorn, butter, and champagne. It could be a like a memory for you of just clean it up and
This is a
forget
bad
it.
memory. This is a bad memory. I actually had my friend John, who was in the Godfather Part 2, had signed the back of the case. I'm glad that you
That one
threw up on
is-
the front of the
no,
case
that is-
because the autograph is still fine. But
That
it's
one
gonna,
is fine.
It's going to need some. It's going to need some.
That one is fine. Look at the back is fine. And you can clean it up and it's fine. I just, sorry, I erased I erased his actual signature. Sorry. So. I've got the Oscar fever, hope you got it too. Pour me some bubbly now, it's all you gotta do. It's Christmas of Tinseltown, the Academy Awards. Pop up some popcorn, welcome aboard. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose it? I got the Oscar fever, hope you got it too. Here we go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? I got the who. All right, that's where the song ends.
Same old
Can't
Larry.
hear Larry, but so we don't have Larry. Do we have Larry? We don't have him. You want to? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Larry is apparently there's some trouble with the phones or whatever it is with the video feed we're getting because of the rain. So.
I do. He's one of my favorite young moon cows. My impression would be like this. Alrighty then. Smoking.
Can you do it as Jim? Can you do it not as with W.C. Fields, but as just as whatever your name is?
What was it like working with Mae West?
Hold on a minute. Now you don't interrupt me ever again.
Sure. Alrighty then. Smoking.
Can you do Mae West? Can you do a Mae West impersonation?
Yeah. I mean, come up and see me sometime, boys. Come up to my hotel room.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are just getting started here on this incredible night of Oscar. Trust me on this. Drink now because drink all your fancy liquor because there's nothing's going to be here in a week.
Quitting drinking is one of the easiest things to do. I've done it 1,000 times.
Passed on through history. Oscar's lost heroes, and Oscar's lost hers. This is the segment about them passed on, people that passed on and died. Thank you very much. Those were all people that we missed terribly.
Read lipstick that day. So then I rushed home and read it. I hated it and rushed back. There was no part, and I went back in tears. They said, you have to go back and meet him. He's really talented. And
Sorry.
as
Was that a signal?
yeah, that was a signal. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. And it was just, it was love at first, or second sight.
Do you know if Star Trek, the second movie, was the one set in San Francisco, or was it the fourth? Star Trek, the movies, yeah.
She doesn't watch the movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, have you seen them?
No.
But the one where they
but
go
I
back
love
to
Bill
San
and Leonard,
Francisco
Oh, of course.
and
is the second one.
Well, I don't know. We
Don't
ponder
listen
that?
to him.
Let's
He's out of his
ponder
mind.
that.
He's had too much champagne.
See, that is. Well, you know,
Charlie?
I'll call you when I get home and find
Yeah.
out, okay?
He's ruining the whole interview.
Yeah,
we had this
good.
argument whether or not Star Trek II was set in San Francisco. It wasn't. It was Star Trek IV. Anyways, that's not why you're
That's
here.
the old thing, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
That old sort of argument. What is your typical Oscar night? Louder in the mix. Here we go. I got the Oscar fever. Hope you got it too. All you got to do. It's Christmas for Tinseltown. It's the Academy Awards. Pop up some popcorn, baby. Come on aboard now. Who's gonna win now? Who's gonna lose? I got that Oscar fever, and I hope you got it too. Chevy Chase. Got Oscar fever. Oscar fever. Cut to the back to Oscars, please.
I died in 1975.
All right. That was Mark Proch doing Mo Howard.
That was cool, because he's going to do all three Stooges
Yeah.
tonight. You
Sound
can't
like-
do them all at once.
I
Obviously,
know.
he's one
It
person.
sounded a little like Curly there for a while with all the whoop whoop whoops and whatnot.
No, that was
But,
that was Mo.
Here. Oh. Okay. That was fun. And I think we can say that we are dealing with the live stuff right now. This is not the junk. We want to thank the audience for staying.
Actually,
Get
it's
back
called
in your
Chaplin's
seat.
Chili, but it's
Get back
our
in your
founder
seat
was-
right now. We're going to stand by. Take that stupid Larry wig off. And do Charlie Chaplin. Asshole. Here you go. All right, now do Charlie Chaplin, dummy. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Greg. Get over here. Hey, get over here. We're going to introduce one of my favorite stooges, Larry Fine. Thank you very much, Larry Fine, for joining us in the Oscar special. Larry, who do you think should win Best Picture?
I don't know very much about films, but I will say that one of our best films was The Captain That Hated the Sea. Don't come over here, Mo, and stay away from me, Curly. I don't want you guys hitting me. A lot of times, people are wondering, Larry, whatever happened to you? Well, I died in 1975 of a stroke. And before that, we had a resurgence of our films. A lot of college kids found our films to be counterculture. Woo, 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 woo. I want to thank Greg Turkington for having me here tonight. And I want to thank you guys for all your support for my golden age of comedy classics.
Of a moviegoer sitting in the dark cinema The screen lights up with the opening scene of the movie, and it's Peter Jackson, total command of cinema, and this is the story that he tells. It is told that Huon pursued the sons of Fëanor, and they fled in fear. In returning, he brought to the new era of motion pictures, Peter Jackson, J.R.R. Tolkien, teaming up again to present the story of characters like Thuringwethel and Angband in the coming century. Back to you, Tim.
Welcome back. That movie out, whether or not they were going to get attacked by Charlie Hebdo or not.
Time goes on, they slip through the cracks. This one is one of them. It's Christian Slater in Cuffs from 1991, 1 hour, 42 minutes. I gotta say, this is a funny movie. Bruce Boxleitner. Yeah, I liked this one. Anyway, if you...
I want to talk about the elephant in the room. It's been 6 weeks. What's that song? You know it. 1 week since it's been Bare Naked Ladies. You do Indiana Jones.
I would like to see that.
What do you think of that?
I'd rather do President Clinton.
Well, no, that has nothing to do with movies.
Jim and Manuel, we're going to perform. What's that about? You guys ready? All right, let's kick it over to my boy. So these guys have got it made. These guys are the real deal, and this is an original song for you guys. I'm gonna go take a shit.
This song we wrote, hopefully it's going to be on the next Dakar album. It's a love song dedicated to my future ex-wife, because probably we're going to be soon on tour with Dakar, so, you know, relationships never last.
Hey, what is the... I'm sorry. Is this your thing? Is this your whole thing? This is it? What's the... I mean... Greg, I'm sorry. Is the painting... You got the painting in the...
Shadow over the entire ceremony by bringing in irrelevant
get that
music.
away from me. How about... Hey, I got an idea. Why don't Marlon Brando come by and hang out with these people here? Hey, look who stopped by to play pool. Can I... Mr. Bogart, can I have some... Can I sit play... Don't...
Please, just cut for just a minute and we'll just reorganize. We'll come back with our 5 Oscar runner-ups, art movies of all time. At number 9, Swing Your Lady. Which also starred Penny Singleton, Alan Jenkins, Louise Fazenda, Nat Pendleton, and Frank McHugh. Number 8 in the... Okay, well, I don't care about your music, so thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
California, take it away, DKR.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
House.
You want a chocolate?
Representing Axiom. And on keyboards, on mixing, Manuel, push it.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Show me the money.
Great ass! Right fried potatoes.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
That's a knife. Yippee-ki-yay,
I'll be back.
You all know what I do for a living. You all know why we're here.
All
I'm
right,
telling you right now,
that-
it's not going to be
It's
easy.
not happening. It's not happening.
I have to do a pause there. He does a pause.
All right, but you're not. You're breaking from the spirit.
Well, when
of the
did you last see Jaws?
you're
It's not that far off.
First of all, this isn't even Jaws 2, so I don't know why we're doing it. Rest my case.
It was marvelous, Mr. Heidecker. Well, all right, let's take a short recess, and then when we come back after we adjourn, you can call your first witness.
Thank you, Your
All right.
Honor.
Court's adjourned.
Something because it was
Robert
Jaws.
Shaw from Jaws died of alcoholism, so it's kind of appropriate.
Well, that's not funny. It's not a disease anyone should be laughing at. You know, it's been a real interesting experience. That's all I could say. Greg, there's another important anniversary this year that's exciting. You can be as candid as you need to be.
It was okay.
There you go. Mr. Flint, final question. Do you recall a character in the movie called the Master
Codebreaker, Jonathan Kington.
Yes, I do.
Who
Doing my
strikes
best.
you out?
So
So
doing
you-
my best.
Well, let
Aren't
me
you
talk to you
curious
about
if your
that. Let me
character
talk
was
to me about what your
mentioned?
best is. Your best isn't good enough for us.
No.
Hold on. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah. Shoot.
That's kind of how we all felt.
All right. Well, listen, accidents happen, as we learned tonight. Happy birthday to Jaws. They got Jaws from James Bond. Get that off.
Richard Keel, who passed away.
Anyways, that's good cake. Too bad. Greg, you had the finale. This has been an incredible night. I mean, can somebody turn it off? I want to say something because please turn it off. Please turn it off. No, I want to talk. I got something to say. Now listen. You know, we all learned something tonight. I miss Mark, and I'm glad he's alive because he's my friend, and you're my friend. And
Posthumously for Giant?
Nope, not that either.
This guy knows his stuff. And our last question for this segment
is hope on the border said, who's G, who's gonna win? Oh, FC's gonna listen. No, I didn't say C, the lyric is C. Thank you guys, we'll be back in a...
These aren't conclusions, these are scientific facts. Damien has no heart. It simply is not there in his chest. There is tissue, scar tissue, where a heart may have once been, but not today. It's gone. Nurse Jones, how he walks and talks, I do not know, but I'll tell you something. He has a follow-up appointment tomorrow at 1 p.m., and I don't plan on being within 100 miles of this office. Damien is dangerous.
Judge, what's your character's name?
Judge Smith.
Judge
I don't know.
Smith. All right. Thank you guys. Greg, thanks for that segment. We appreciate it. Sorry about we had some issues with your
yeah,
tape.
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Tim.
I think we should just do it. This is a big announcement, folks. We are announcing
These tapes are all blank.
That Dakar is reforming, getting back together for now.
They're all blank. Every fucking one of them. Yeah, I know. What's that?
Come on, Evan.
I do, but it's still, you don't want to have any of them ruined. Because he walked.
Don't cry,
I should have known if he's doing the tour that he has some ulterior motive, because he's never.
My time is done. She shivers down my spine. My foot is breaking all the time.
But they never.
Goodbye, everybody. I'm gotta go. I gotta leave this show behind.
Again, nobody wants to hear it.
Come on, mama. Ooh, the wind
win the
blows.
best picture.
I don't wanna die. Seems I guess I've never been born enough.
Well, here's one that works. Oh, okay. Good. One of the tapes works.
Come on!
Yeah, it's about 1 out of 5 works. But you don't want to go one wrong. Yeah.
Scram, damn, damn, damn.
Well, I'm going to have to go through all of them because I can't maintain an archive where I can't
I see a
the
little
integrity of what's in the archive. So I have to go through every one of these.
To the Fandango. Thunderbolts and light.
Oh, this one
very,
works.
very frightening me. Gotta live.
That's another one that works. So I need to do 2 files, the ones that work and the ones that don't work. Yeah. Well, at least you can see part of it. This one works.
He's real luck. His life and atrocity. Easy come, easy go. Here you let me go. It's me, I love you! No! Let it go! Joe, get over here. Let it go, let
Never let me go. Mamma mia, let me go.
Me as if up has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.
I'm really worried about Greg over here.
So you think you can love me and leave me tonight? So you think you can lift me and save me tonight? Oh, baby, come to this to me, baby. Just gotta get it out. Just gotta get it right, Mamma Mia.
Step this.
Anyone can see.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop
nothing
it.
can really matter. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters. On each stand by. Anyway, though. All right, thank you. All right.
Enough of the music, guys.
Easy.
The individual still.
Here next year, if that means talking about Arthur again. You're playing all your Arthur cards now. You get that?
Well, I'll talk about Arthur too, Love on the Rocks next year then, if you're going to.
Sort of an interesting battle between Yiquam Phillips. Is that his name? I can't ever.
Joaquin Phoenix.
There you go. And from the Fast and Furious. We'll be back.
Big improvement over
goes
Dakar.
the Weasel. If you learn that, that's foundational music. You could also do three blind mice with a pep in its step. Dee, dee, dee. Or Oscar famous music. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What movie is that? There you go. Learn it. On here. Don't do that. Don't do that again.
The Joker strikes again. The Joker strikes again.
You do that again, I'm going to come over there and physically assault you with this champagne bomb.